since we're talking about Gary Antuanne, Coach, Gary Antuanne is now the new WBA champion at 140 pounds. He beat the brakes. He beat the beans, rice, tortillas, all that out of RAYO. So, Coach, what you think about that fight? Gary Antuanne Russell versus Jose Valenzuela, a.k.a. RAYO.
Man, I'll be honest. You could tell Venezuela he was lost. He looked like he had seen the ghost every time they put that camera in that corner, and it was just, in my opinion, it sucked because he was riding so high and he was feeling good and confident about himself with the way he fought against Pitbull. But Pitbull ain't no Antuanne Russell. I can tell you that right now. Antuanne Russell is the 1,000% entire package. You know what I'm saying? Especially after he, displayed he has self-control and mental control in there. Oh man, that's a tough fighter to beat. But with that being said, let's get into what happened in the ring from what I see. You know, of course, El Rayo was too slow. He was thinking too much. His timing was off. He was confused. He didn't know when to attack. He didn't know when not to attack. He couldn't get himself out of harm's way. So it was a lot of negative happening on El Rayo's behalf. And not only that, I think by him having Robert Garcia, I think they should have made the necessary adjustments in the corner. I seen Antuanne Russell get hurt a couple times to the body, and I thought Robert Garcia would have took advantage of that and told El Rayo, hey, throw that other stuff out the window. Let's go brawl. Let's go see if we can get some shots to the body. I think that would have been a better fight for him. Made the fight dirty, nasty. Pause, no freak is in full effect at this point on. But I think El Rayo should have got in there and made that fight a nasty, brutal, bang out fight versus trying to figure him out, switching in and out of modes. Couldn't really get a beat on Antuanne Russell. Now for Antuanne Russell, everything was clicking. The speed, the counter punching, the defensive movement, the footwork, the head movement, the lead hand was a terror for El Rayo. He was killing El Rayo with the lead hand. And for my southpaws out there, understand the importance of having a mean lead hand. When I say mean, it need to have power, it need to have speed, it need to have ad-lib, it need to have time and accuracy, everything. And Antuanne Russell displayed all of that. And on another, tough point, in this fight, and a good positive towards the Russells, his corner, his brother, did an awesome job with making all the necessary adjustments. Even when he seen his brother get hurt to the body, he told him, all right, look, get in the pocket and stay there a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can put some pressure on him. After we put the pressure on him, you got the floor. The floor is yours. And that's exactly what his fighter did. You got to understand, when the fighter and the coach is on the same page through training camp and they get in the ring and they execute 100% the fight plan, it looks like this. This is exactly what it looks like when a fighter trusts their coach and the coach knows their fighter. This is exactly what a good corner looks like. This is what a great corner looks like. This is what a champion corner looks like. This is what a tough to beat corner looks like. These two were on the same page. They were clicking on all cylinders. And Gary Russell Jr., shout out to him. He didn't steer his brother wrong at all, and they got the belt, and they deserve it. And I would love to see Puello versus Russell again, because I feel like it'll be a completely different story this time around, especially with Antuanne having his mental in check and controlling himself. Man, I know their father, RIP, looking down on them and proud, because this is what they was working for. His brother was a former champion, and now he's a champion. And I think there's more to come with this corner, this fight camp. It's a great fight camp. So good job on them. El Rayo, for you, go back to the drawing board, stick to what you was doing. I wouldn't say change anything, but you need to understand how to mix that stuff up. You got to get a little bit quicker. You got to get better with your feet. And I feel like you can come back and be a champion some other day, but if you got to get back in there with Antuanne Russell, don't do it, my brother, because it's going to be the same old thing.
Yeah, he gonna get massive. He gonna get the same beat down. Like I said, 100 out of 100 times, Antuanne Russell beats El Rayo. Hopefully we can get Puello versus Antuanne Russell in the unification.